Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at this guy right here, the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito. He is the free-to-play LR, and at the time of him coming out was an amazing unit that really was something that everybody just needed to really see. I mean, he was a great unit. Everybody loved using him. And it was just one of those things that I think that was great that they did it. I mean, one of the, I guess, negative things you could say is that it took like 4 to 6 months, but that's what was exciting. You didn't know as things were going on. And the other thing that I think sometimes people forget when it comes to this unit is this was new content that was coming out every couple months. And that was a really good thing because it was more of the Supreme Kai stones. It was different ways to battle, kind of like the way we do already. It was kind of the precursor to the missions and some of the different things that we do now. And it was pretty cool. I mean, I really enjoyed the way that everything was kind of set up, and I think that they had some cool things kind of built around and doing it. So, I mean, that was obviously a really cool thing that they had done. But pretty much what I want to do in this is kind of showcase the All or Nothing Vegito Blue before he gets his EZA. Because as of right now, he just, on his 12 key super attack, raises attack and defense infinitely and then causes colossal damage to the enemy. When it comes down to his 18 key, he's able to do greatly raising attack and causes mega colossal damage. But as you will see here, right now we are currently at 179,000 attack and 112 defense. So we'll go through and kind of showcase a little bit on what he's going to be doing here, as we just want to build up a couple of these units and really just kind of take it from there. And I'm hoping I'm trying to kind of snowball just a little bit. And then, so 1.46 million. I try to take some of his best linking partners. He doesn't have great linking partners. I think he's got all the Vegitos, and he can get up to 4, maybe 5 if he gets put into the middle. And then he's going to be pretty much good to go from that standpoint. So as you can tell, though, 112,000 just doesn't cut it. With his passive, it's attack and defense plus 80%, then raises his key by up to 10. So at the time, it was very difficult to get key when he came out. So getting that raising key up to 10 was an amazing boost. So always a huge benefit when that was coming along. So it was pretty good. Now the other unit that I kind of want to talk briefly about is going to be this guy right here, because we're still waiting for his EZA. So it's kind of, I'm going to keep them on 2 opposite rotations so we kind of go through and get some of these different things highlighted with him. And the thing that kind of makes him a little more interesting too is the fact that he has has the exact same ability with his super attack. He's able to raise attack and defense continuously, but then he gets a great chance to launch up to 2 additional attacks, each of which has a medium chance becoming a super attack. And then his attack gets an additional 15% with each attack performed. What his build, I think for his EZA, it's going to be very simple. Here we are, type advanced, so still, or type neutral, 128,000 on the super attack, which isn't great. I mean, this team has a lot of defense, or excuse me, a lot of offense. Yeah, health. That's the word I'm looking for. 616,000, so that's going to be pretty good. I do like actually having these two here because they do the plus 70 defense to everybody on the team, so that's always really nice. So coming back here then to the strength Vegito Blue. Here we're going to turn around and you're going to actually see, so now up to 270,000 on his attack and 131,000 on his defense. So he gained almost 100,000 on his attack, and then approximately, what was that, about a 19,000 boost on his defense. So now the biggest thing is that we still want to get the most that we can, but still keep with the 12 key, because that's going to be important going on. And then the rest of these guys here, I'm just going to kind of have them kind of to go on. Probably shouldn't have actually had him get his super attack off. That's alright. I wanted to gain back a little bit of health. So 1.7 million, and he's eventually, by the time we get to the point, I'm actually going to skip forward into the video a little bit, but when we eventually get to the later rounds, he's going to be set up pretty nice. This right here is the 5-year LR. I don't think we would get his EZA yet. I think that will be EZA for the 8-year anniversary, so an entire year away before this guy gets it. I could be wrong, though. I mean, he could end up getting something pretty fabulous. But Tanabana, I mean, that's a lot of Vegetos if they just do the boosts with these guys. So now here, actually, you can see he's only getting Fierce Battle there. And then here he's getting Super Saiyan. So we really need these guys to transform to really kind of highlight their abilities. And man, this is not turning out great. I'm actually going to do this, because that way I can actually get his super attack. Because we need to get his super attack going in order to get some of his attacks and defense. So 400,000, 133,000. So he's actually staying kind of on par with the LR, I believe. Now, I did actually select his orb, so his actually was going to be a little bit different there, but going through. But for his EZA, for the Tech Vegito Blue's EZA, I think, I mean, it would be fabulous if they did greatly, but I don't think they would, or massively raise attack and defense. I could see him probably for this guy doing a little bit more on his passive, which maybe he's going to get 15% or 20% attack and defense with each attack performed, so he can get up to 200%. I'm sure they'll probably give him some static boost of like 100% attack and defense, maybe even 120. That would be pretty fabulous. So I mean, I think that's definitely something that we could turn around and see. Now here we do have that 70% boost, so we're up to 208,000, but 308 there. And again, we'll try to continue to get these. Now, this is going to be type disadvantage, so hopefully we kind of get something going on here. And I do want to try to boost him up around. Now, with this guy here, what I think on the Strength Vegito, I could see him maybe getting on his Ultra Super Attack, being able to greatly raise attack and defense. His Super Attack, his 12 key, I would think that they would want to keep it right around. Again, raises attack and defense, maybe greatly raises, because that would be pretty devastating for him, as we just kind of like mop the floor there with those guys. Let's see here. So, I think we're going to do this, because that'll be a little bit more defense. That's going to get my super attacks going off here. So he's building up slowly. He's only at 133 and 270, so he's not getting anything massive. And I need to kind of start getting a little bit of my health down a little bit in order for me to get some of these guys to be transforming. That way I can finally start getting some links. See, that's one thing that's really... well, yeah, that's right. They were... Let's see what he's able to do here for some of his attacks. Alright, so we're at 1.9 million. And remember, he's going to attack 3 times. That's what makes him so devastating. So... You know, 123,000. Can we get another one? Okay, so my full 15% should be pretty well close. I'd have to even check to see, because I don't even remember what I have him built up as. All right, so we're gonna have to actually survive this round. Oh no, I can actually transform him, which I'm gonna go ahead and do, because well, no, I'm not either. I'm not going to boost him around here. Let's see, man, I don't want to get that. Boost up a little bit. What are we at here? We're at 168, 564. So he is gaining pretty decently, and I do want to kind of make sure I do a little bit of damage here. Yeah, when you look at his passive, I mean, I see him easily getting attack and defense plus 180. I think he's going to be hitting at least as hard as LR Frieza. LR Frieza is easily turning around and, you know, hitting 5-6 million. Here we go. This is good gauge on what his defense is going to be. So 82,000 is what I'm taking from God, and this is the first one that really starts kind of hitting hard. We're going to regenerate all of our health back once the Intelligence Vegito comes back around. So in no way, shape, or form am I worried. But with I could easily see him, once he's done, he's going to be hitting 500 or 5 or 6 million on his attack stat. What I think could change that a little bit is what the rest of it's going to be. I think we could see him with either counters or continuous attacks, which I think the continuous attacks would be a little bit more likely of what we're going to see, very similar to the tech one. That's why I ended up bringing him, because I wanted to kind of showcase what he was going to be able to do. So here we are. We're finally getting Vegito to transform. So here, actually, just seeing him alone, you can see three of his links together. He's sitting at, let's see here, 105,000 defense and 400,000 on his attack. And I'm going to be kind of hoping that we do some things here. I want to kind of showcase him off around. Man, that's... Ooh, I'm a little worried, actually. I am going to put him up there just because, and kind of go from there. Oh, let's see here. I'm trying to think what else I want to do. Yeah, I just want to try to get through to these rounds here, so then it doesn't really make a difference here. I'll just get this. Oh, and then I got a Dokkan attack with him. So, okay, here we go. This might actually kill me. Or not kill me. This is going to hurt. Oh, no. Never mind. 77,000. Why was I even worried about that? I'm not going to hit the nodes. I'm not worried about it. So here we are. We're just going to be getting, hopefully, multiple attacks here. Where are we at? So 2.2. 2 million coming across. So again, 2.2 crit. So we are just loading up pretty well. And then I can't wait till this guy EZA is 2.6 million. And then he's going to be able to do the counters. Million counters. That's the thing that makes the Vegito so devastating, is that counter mechanic. I'm going to actually speed up here towards the end, so that way we can kind of see him with a little bit more of strength of opponent here. Okay, so here we are going up against MUI Goku, and we're going to go ahead and see here. I mean, see, his defense is so low there. I mean, at 89,000, I mean, he can really become a liability, especially in this turn, because of the way things are kind of built up and going. So I am not going to mess around trying to make sure we go through, and I just have this horrible feeling, but we're just going to have to run with it. I don't know what else to do. Probably should... it doesn't make a difference, but I don't want to be... You know what? I'm going to do just this round. Well, no, let's see what he does. Let's see what he... I mean, 89,000 is not going to do well, but, you know, we're just going to hit it and see what happens. So, this is going to be fun! So 4.5 million. Now these guys here, I mean, again, still continuing to be badasses here. I mean, this is going to be real interesting. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. I am so dead. I mean, yeah, I'm taking counters, but if I get supered... no, I've got him on. Nobody's not getting super at all. I didn't even think about... I forgot about the whole entire point of what makes his passive so good is the fact that he can see for 10 turns. Everything. So, man, that's what makes MUI such a... He's just dodging everything. So 2.8 million. And I want to remember that when we're coming up here to the STR Vegito. So 2.9 million. So he's just about ready to break the 3 million. I'm telling you, once he gets his EZA, he's going to be starting out at like 6 million. Oh, that one hurt. And now we won't have... Well, I guess I can always heal. I'm not really worried about that. Alright, so let's see where we're at here. Okay, we have a super attack being launched. So 227,000. Let's just see what... I mean, I'm curious. Now, we're just going to go up and we're just going to swing for the fences here on him now. I mean, he's built up now. He's almost at 1 million attack stat. Then we have our other guy here. We're just going to have him just go nuts too. And let's just go for all the way around, I think. And see what... Well, let's see here real quick. I want to see, just kind of showcase here. Okay, so he's got 4 links. I mean, and he's not even rainbowed. So let's just see what happens here. Again, one more time. What was he at on his defense? 224. So I would like to think that he's going to be able to be okay on most of this, because yeah, it's just going to be the super attack that I've got to worry about. So 3.2. So they are very, very close. to their damage output. So whatever happens to one is probably going to happen to the other. As much as I'd like to think the STR is going to be better, it may not happen that way. 1.7 million, so, or not 177,000. Still took me for a pretty good loop there. And then, of course, these Vegetos. I think this is going to be a little bit closer to what we will see the Vegetos hitting at. I mean, I think it's going to be your 6 millions, 4.4 million. Him right there, I think we could see a guaranteed additional attack. We can see some types of builds from that way. I think you're going to have to look at those two, the two tech Vegetos, if you will, the transforming tech Vegito and then the regular tech Vegito. I think those are going to be the two that you have to look at to compare what's going to happen to him. So 4.5 to 6 million is probably what you're going to be seeing, and then potentially counters, damage reduction, all kinds of things that way. So we're just going to kind of continue on here. I don't want to put him up front just because I want to continue to kind of showcase off a couple different things and finish it up. But otherwise, I think we're going to go ahead and be wrapping this thing up here pretty quick. So, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you go down, hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell so you're notified each and every time that I'm uploading a new video. We've got the 7-year coming up here. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be wonderful. We're going to have tons and tons of videos coming out, hopefully. Really, really looking forward to it. Lots of content and everything else. You don't want to miss anything with the 7-year anniversary coming around. But otherwise, if you like today's video, you like this kind of stuff, like definitely throw out a like, let me know down in the comments below. Definitely want to kind of see all that, and looks like we might be finishing up with, oh wait, no, he's got, of course, got to get past the additional attacks, which is not going to happen, because that's what makes STR Vegito so great. So, that is going to be it. That's going to be today's video, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.